Preseason week 4 is the first Coolers cast. We got a boy bronchitis and Dillerson. You know what I'm saying? Mathematical Matt. So first thing first, on here on the board here. Ready up. All right. So, well, I'm gonna just go off this list. You can just go ahead and follow me.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna send a list.
I kind of wrote it twice already. So, first things first here on the board here, we got JJ McCarthy. Surgery to repair his torn meniscus on his right knee. Out for the season, unfortunately. Horrible.
Crazy.
How do you
All
feel
right,
about that shit?
all right, but the thing is, were they really gonna start him, or were they gonna just have him sit behind Sam Darnold and just have that bridge QB?
Personally,
They should.
Because
They were probably starting them.
I would say
with Mentor
starter.
being Sam Darnold.
I thought they were gonna still let Sam Darnold start off the season, and then if he got injured, he would come in.
I wouldn't
He's
say
his mentor, so
injured.
if he fucked up throughout the season, he could let him.
I mean,
He's his mentor.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, it sucks, dude. I mean, you had a bunch of people who came in before the season starts. Like, for example, I mean, last year Trevon Diggs wasn't a rookie, but he did tear his ACL, and that was a big blow to the Dallas defense. Even though we kind of did good with Deron Bland stepping in, but this is a quarterback. This is your franchise quarterback here, and he got hurt. So who's to blame? No line, or it's just him? It's just his health, man. But Sam Darnold will be starting week 1 against the Giants. How do you think Sam Darnold will do?
It's the Giants. Their defense is not like the best, but I mean it's still good defense.
I think good for the
Offense
defense.
really horrible.
Line.
Yeah.
I would say the defense
Deontay
is gonna
Banks still needs to get. Their probably has to get better. So probably the only notable name that I really know on that defense besides Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns,
Trayvon Thibodeau, probably.
Thibodeau. It's just that D line, bro.
Whoever rushes is all problem. They don't have a good line.
I think you do good. You do solid. Probably like 2 touchdowns and 1 pick.
Sam Darnold. I feel like he'll compete.
I don't think Sam Darnold's
to
the
keep
question. Is how's Shea Jettis gonna fare with him?
Jay Jettis, Justin Anderson, Jordan Addison.
Oh, we don't even know if Jordan Addison could play it, doesn't it? Didn't he hurt it?
Yeah, he's not
every single
suspended.
time?
He's not suspended.
He's playing. Next thing here we got. Okay, so CD Lamb, new contract, $34 million for 4 years. About time. About time. I'm a Dallas fan, so I'm excited for that.
No, the thing is, now that you're paying us so much, will you be able to afford Dak and?
Now that's the thing too
Micah?
here. See, would it be next year's problems, or will this be handled during the season? That's the thing.
Well, if you think about it, they probably have people that are not gonna resign the offseason, so we gain cap for both of them.
I mean, I hope so.
But they're gonna want it
'Cause
back.
they can
though.
wait. They can wait for Parsons is till mid-season. Dak gets to get paid this year.
Honestly,
The thing is, do they keep Dak? Or do they get rid of Dak?
maybe
Harder to find a
me.
quarterback than a defensive end.
It's exactly. It's kind of hard to keep a franchise quarterback who's been with the team since 2016, since he was drafted in the 5th round, Mississippi State, and since he's been there with the team, he's never had a losing season other than his 2020 season when he did break his ankle.
That wasn't his fault.
Obviously not his fault. That was the Giants' fault. But with Michael Parsons, who's a franchise player, bro, like, come on, man. He's like the greatest thing on defense to happen for Dallas since DeMarcus Ware. Maybe Sean Lee, you know. We drafted him because he wanted to pair him up with Leighton Vander Esch, and he did good rookie season, you know. He did pretty good. But that's the thing. If I'm the Cowboys right now, I would wait until the end of the season to see what Dak wants. He wants to stay, sign him. But depending on where we draft at next year, I say we take a chance on the quarterback, man. And by quarterback, I mean Shadur Sanders, who's most likely going to be a Cowboy.
That's if he falls, no? He hasn't do it at the fall.
That's if he falls. If he has a great year this season. There at
Thing is,
Colorado.
if y'all wait for Dak, if Dak lives really well, he's gonna want a bag. If you pay him now, he probably won't want as much compared to when around later.
That's true there. You do have a point there on that.
But who knows? Maybe Dak won't want too much.
I don't know. I just hope we pay Michael. I say our big target right now is just paying Michael Parsons, man. Because I don't know. Who knows, man? He's a big Pennsylvania guy. He might want to go back to Pennsylvania and go play for the Eagles or something. Maybe the Steelers if we're surprised.
Right.
Okay. Next thing here, Hassan Reddick, who just signed with the Jets. He wants a trade out already. Just due to preseason. I want to say it was like game time playing in the season or like due to something else. I'm not too sure. Could be personal
Just
reasons.
contract.
Yeah, there you go. I won't say contract. It was contract disputes. He signed there. I think I want to say the Jets will say, "Oh, we'll resign you to a good contract." It's just, I don't know. I guess really, don't know why he's already requesting a trade. He just got there. I don't even think he played any snap preseason.
Just bouncing around.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, he could have stayed in Philly. I mean, I'm glad he left Philly. But if he wants to get paid, man, I'm pretty sure the Eagles would have paid him anyways. I mean, look at AJ Brown.
Where would he go now, though? That's the thing.
That's the problem with the trade, man. You never know. And I'm pretty sure I doubt the Jets will trade him away. Okay, come on, bro. It's not even the season started. Aaron Rodgers hasn't even played a snap yet. So what's this? I guess
We'll have to wait and see see what else develops with the story.
I would say so, yeah. See how that goes with him and his thing.
It's still pretty early for him.
It's still early.
And well, if he does get traded, what would be his best suit?
A best suit if he gets traded? Not in the NFC East. That's just to us, but I don't know.
He'd probably go to an AFC.
If he wants to win a ring, I don't know, go to KC, go to a contender at least. Because the Jets are actually projected to be a contender in the AFC East as well. I just really depends on how the Bills do. And Miami. So forget the whole division's actually kind of good, except for the Patriots.
Miami's about to be ass. I'm calling it.
Let's see how Tua does. I think it all depends on him. If he has a good season, then Miami will do good at least. Okay, thoughts on this year? Tyreek Hill wanting to race Noah Lyles and it was a 100 meter or 400 dash. How do you feel about Tyreek Hill, the fastest man in the NFL? Possibly racing probably the fastest man on earth.
I think it would be nice. It'll be a lot closer than people think it will be.
I think it'll be interesting. I would love to see it. I don't know. I'm a competitive guy.
Yeah, I would like to see it because Tyreek, I mean, fastest man in the NFL, and with all that, he's still running on grass with the helmet and the pads, so
That kind
be
of
able to
adds
keep
weight
up.
to it. So
yeah. So
Noah Lyles,
maybe
he's
he'll
an
be able to keep
Olympic
up.
sprinter. He just won gold in the Olympics. He won silver as well. You know, I think it's interesting. I would love to see it, just to see it happen. Kind of like what Aaron Donald did with LaShawn McCoy. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, well, but AD was always pretty fast.
Well, Aaron Donald's he's a big guy, man. He's short as well, man. So I would like to see that happen. You know, so even I'd like to see Tyreek Hill, see how fast he is. You know, so have you seen what other NFL players do the sprints, like DK Metcalf when he in Olympic trials
Right.
a while back? I want to say before the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. That was pretty cool to see him run. against those guys.
Also, remember, don't forget that DK had the fastest when against the Cowboys when he received that reception on who is it? Gino. He ran that fastest 40 or whatever.
That's true.
Recorded.
That's his top speed was to go to a touchdown.
Yeah, top speed, and it was faster than Tyreek.
I think we're all forgetting Daniel Jones was faster than all of them.
The white Lamar.
The white Lamar Jack, the white Vanilla Vic, baby. Okay, so here's what I want to ask you all this too. The Cincinnati Bengals, they're wearing orange pants. Do you think it will look good on them?
I mean, kind of like how the Broncos have orange pants. Probably gonna be like that.
That's the thing. Like, I swore they've had orange pants before. Have they not?
I don't remember seeing them in orange.
Really? I swear I used them in Madden, bro.
Bro, that's just UTEP, bro.
This is UTEP. That's Denver way.
Denver's the new UTEP.
Denver's a UTEP. Hey, didn't they go 3-0 in preseason?
Hell yeah. Averaging 33 a game.
33. With a rookie quarterback. Starter. That's crazy though.
Don't get me started with that.
Wait, that'll come up, bro. That'll come up. That'll come up. That'll come up. Hey, say that conversation for a little bit. Hold on. It's coming up. Okay, I don't know if y'all know. The NFL's don't allow guardian caps on the helmets during the games. I seen it during preseason.
I think that'll be pretty cool.
I think
it
it's
allows more like an in-depth.
I mean, yeah, it protects your head. It's safety protocol wise, I guess to say. I think it's cool. I think it was a Colts. They're playing somebody, and one of the guys had a guardian cap on. Was it JT? I want to say yeah.
JT.
I mean, it looked kind of weird because it looked like just like obviously like extra padding, obviously, and just adds more shit to your helmet. But for the safety wise, I think go ahead and go for it. But I say I allow it. I allow it.
I think so. The NFL's going in that direction where it's like all about safety, player safety. So
That's kind of true. Because like all the rule changes and everything, I don't know, man. Let the guys play, man. I want to see big hits again, like I did back in the day. Okay, so Jahmyr Gibbs, his injury with his hamstring, will that affect the Detroit offense?
no, I don't think so. Montgomery, well, last season with Gibbs was a beast. Before Gibbs got it rolling, Montgomery was holding it down. Before Gibbs really figured it out. So I don't think there'll be much of a difference. Because they got a really good, tangible running back duo.
I like the offense. You know, I don't think Gibbs adds a big difference, but it's gonna give a lot of the payload to Montgomery. He had a good season last year. Don't get me wrong. He had a great season on that with Detroit.
I drafted that man. Woo.
I think he's gonna have a good season with Gibbs. He might be not 100% towards the beginning of the season, but I think he will make an impact when he does come back. You know,
Right.
especially with other Detroit. You know, you got Sam Laporta, Amon St. Brown, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff. I mean, he had a great season. I mean, I don't know. Lions could look back at a revenge season. I'm not too sure. They did make the NFC Championship game last year against the 49ers, which they kind of choked out.
Right. Which you can blame them, but you can't blame them. They don't have a lot of experience.
That's true. That's true. You got Niners, you know, obviously, you know, playoff experience.
Niners should have won regardless, but
Oh yeah, exactly.
Niners
should have a Super Bowl at least one. You know, with Brock Purdy or Jimmy G from that one year they played against the Niners, Super Bowl 44, I want to say.
right.
When they played the Chiefs the first time. And with this year, Brock Purdy, you know, system quarterback. In my opinion.
Yeah. What's interesting about Brock Purdy is that he has not had the best preseason. It is a preseason, to be fair, but
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
noticeable, especially with all these injuries that's going on to the Niners right now.
Big time, big time.
You take this call.
All right, Brandon. So you're gonna come in, all right?
Okay.
Denver Broncos named Bo Nix, rookie out of Oregon, as a starter. How do you feel about him starting, bro?
We're winning now.
You're winning.
We got a franchise quarterback for once.
Franchise quarterback since Peyton Manning. Let me get your take on this. How do you feel about Jared Stidham and Zach Wilson's interview?
We're keeping
After the
Zach
game.
Wilson, get that fucking attitude that motherfucker off the team.
It's because, bro, that whole thing at Auburn, Jared Stidham and Bo Nix played together in the quarterback room. Stidham did win the starting job there. That's why kind of what led to Bo Nix transferring out of Oregon. There's another part to that. I just don't know fully, but yeah, it kind of led to Bo Nix transferring to Oregon, which he had a great career there. Which is interesting. Those Jared Stidham, him saying like he should be the starting quarterback. I don't get it. It's NFL, bro. You either win the job or you do not. Like suck it up, Buttercup. It's just the way how the NFL is. It's a business, man. You start, you either not start, be a backup, live with it. You're still in the league. You could be a free agent like some other guy, in free agency, or worse, it could be Colin Kaepernick, who's being blacklisted. But Zach was has some good high attitude about that. I liked his interview right there. He said, "Hey man, he won the job. He's been a backup since he came to not really when he came to the league, but he's been a backup since Aaron Rodgers got there, and that was last season. And he eventually ended up starting anyways, which is pretty great. I like Zach Wilson. It's pretty good. I'm glad he found a home in Denver. Starting or not, we'll see how Bo Nix does this year. Obviously, got some high hopes for him. Okay, now Hollywood Brown, hospitalized for this leg injury in Week 1 versus the Jags in preseason 3 weeks ago. He could miss out to 4 to 6 weeks, which is quite not a long time. It's already been 3 weeks since now to say when they played the Jags Week 1, but he still got, I want to say, about 2 more weeks left with that leg injury. I don't think it could affect the offense as much. I don't say as I want to
Well,
say.
no.
I mean, the Chiefs did re-sign Juju Smith-Schuster just recently, a week ago. That's kind of a big pickup for them. I mean, to help out that offense a little bit low key. Patrick Mahomes does know him. Juju does know Patrick, so kind of helps him out a little bit there. But with them dropping Kadarius Toney, doesn't really make a difference. If I'm being honest with you, they got Xavier Worthy now. Hollywood Brown when it comes back, it's a fast-paced offense. I mean, the Chiefs won on a bunch of nobodies, some receivers. No disrespect. Off 2 Super Bowls against the Eagles and the 49ers. But they do keep Justin Ross on the the practice squad, which is pretty good. Saying you have 3 good receivers and have all 3 backups or 4 kickoff, punt return, special teams. You're good. Okay, with the Rondale Moore injury, with the Atlanta Falcons wide receiver core, what does that mean for Drake London and Kyle Pitts?
More targets.
More targets. Exactly.
I think there's more targets for
Love it.
them.
Love it.
With their new QB, also with Kirk Cousins, they're definitely going to be a lot more production out of them too.
Should be, yes.
They haven't really lived up to their hype as much due to bad QB play and I could say head coach. But with a new head coach and new QB, I do expect them to do a lot better. I do expect Atlanta to take the NFC South.
Okay. That's a good take right there. That's a good take. I still have Tampa Bay taking the South. But with the receiver core, I think a lot of targets for a lot of Drake London, a lot of Kyle Pitts, who should have a better season after 2 bad years. But you know, what I'm saying with Bijan Robinson coming off his second year too, they should offense should be pretty great still. Should be. They were in the run for the NFC South last season, Tampa Bay, but Atlanta kind of fell out there at the end.
Correct. Which I think they have the best offense in the NFC South. Which I
Uh,
think they have the top 10 offense.
Top 10 offense. Okay, how do you feel about the top 10 defense with Matthew Judon being traded and Justin Simmons signing?
Top 5. Or top 5 already.
Top 5. I say they're about the top 10 because their defense
I
is
think
already
top
good
10.
itself.
I think they dropped.
They're top 5. They got 2 of the best safeties in the league.
They do have Jesse Bates already.
Hmm.
A young
Yeah.
corner.
Oh, especially the corners, man. Corners for sure. So, out of this offseason, you have 3. Oh, I don't want to say college football legends. 2 college football legends and an NFL legend here. Nick Foles, Tavon Austin, and Colt McCoy retiring from the NFL. Nick Foles obviously winning Super Bowl in Philly. I want to say, I want to say since 2017 when they won it, Super Bowl 52 against the Patriots. He is the one who slayed down Tom Brady, other than Eli Manning.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he had a really good career. More like a journeyman, but
I'll say journeyman for sure. Journeyman for sure.
very well known just for that one Super Bowl run, or yeah,
That one
where he
season,
beat-
man.
that one season where Carson Wentz went down, who had an
Yeah.
MVP season going.
Oh, big time.
And-
He had a big MVP season, man.
where he would take down Tom Brady, the best, arguably, no, not arguably, without arguing,
He's the best
the
quarterback.
best QB to play that game.
Yes,
So-
in the NFL.
So yeah, I thought it was a really great moment. Even though Tom Brady did play really well that game too, throwing for like 500 plus yards, no interceptions. So the fact that he beat out Tom Brady, who played his best game yet, is phenomenal.
That's a crazy game. I remember sitting down watching that game, man. I was going for the Eagles. I did not like the Patriots because of Tom Brady. But I saw that game, man. Coming from a Cowboys fan, bro, I was rooting for the freaking Eagles, man. Which is surprisingly to me, that's pretty cool. And
And they lost to
Tavon
Tavon Austin.
Austin, man,
Oh.
legendary player, college football. I watch his highlights every Friday, every Thursday before a game, man.
Yeah,
I watch his
one of the best
highlights.
highlights ever. Him and who is it? DeMarcus Ware? No. Who's the Oregon guy? They were both there around the same age. I forgot his name.
Darren
Was it Murray?
Sproles, right?
No. He was running back too.
Sean McCoy.
Nah.
I don't think Oregon players, bro.
I'm trying to think too. but I don't
Anthony
remember his
Thomas.
name. There you go, DeAnthony
No, he
Thomas.
was. Oh man, he was a great fucking special teams, bro. On Oregon, man.
Those two had the best highlight reels in college football history for sure. That I would
I
say.
agree.
It sucks that his NFL career didn't pan out as well.
Yeah.
But
Also a journeyman, man. Also a journeyman receiver.
also journeyman.
He
Wasn't
just-
really. Was never earned like a wide receiver two.
A starting.
spot.
He never earned a starter spot really. When he was drafted to
Yeah.
the Rams, man, he was just special teams all the way.
Yeah, but I mean,
Even everywhere he went
It's
to
alright.
for the Cowboys and he played for us, he's special teams, man.
but definitely a big inspiration for the
Oh.
younger generations.
I say it's better. He's a great generational player for my generation, cause like everybody that I know, like, hey, bro, Tavon Austin, bro, like, golly, everybody
all
knows
watch that.
West Virginia highlights, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed.
Also here, Cole McCoy too, man, he retired as well. I'll see it. Another journeyman. He never really
Yeah.
found his own. Well, he kind of did find a spot there in Washington a couple years ago, behind Kirk Cousins. He kind of there in Washington. But like I said, him being a college football legend to me, I'm a Texas Longhorns fan as well. So like him, playing college football, he was the man to replace Vince Young there at Texas. after he won the national championship in '05. You know, he
Yeah.
came in. Oh, he did play. Cole McCoy did play in the '09 national championship. Did lose to Bama, which was a crazy game to see. You know, he did have one of those iconic games against Texas Tech when Michael Crabtree caught that pass to win
Yeah.
there in Lubbock. So he's
Three
a
great.
he's a great.
One NFL legend, two college legends gone, man. But they will be remembered.
Oh yeah, for
They're
sure.
not dead or anything.
All right, so who's starting in Atlanta? Michael Penix Jr. or Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
For Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
They're paying that man way too much to not be starting him.
Yeah, he's being paid way too much just for not to
If
be
he
started.
gets injured, I can't see Michael Penix coming in, but I'm pretty sure they're going to use just Kirk Cousins to teach Michael Penix, teach him how to be a NFL QB, because it is a big leap from college to NFL.
Oh yeah, big time, man. Michael Penix had a Cinderella story last year, man.
Yeah, so if he's
Winning
going to
the
learn, I mean,
Pac-12.
Kirk Cousins is a good guy to learn from. Kirk Cousins has been in the league for quite a long time. Has been moved around a bit, not too much, but quite a bit. So he knows what's going on. He knows quite a few systems, defenses. So
Well,
he'll be learning from a really good guy.
He's been in the league since Washington when he was there, and then obviously going to Minnesota. He did a lot there too in Minnesota. The past couple years, he had a somewhat MVP season 1 year. Obviously getting injured last year.
Right.
Which was a big blow.
Arguably having another MVP season.
Oh yeah, I say last year he had a great season in Minnesota, man. It's just injuries kind of messed him up there,
Yeah.
and that's when Minnesota kind of fell off too. You know, Justin Jefferson and everything too, crazy. But I think for sure he should have a great season this year there in Atlanta.
Right.
New targets, obviously learning a new system, but I feel like he would be a great mentor for Michael Penix.
I agree.
Even if he does bad a couple of times, Michael Penix still come in. Michael Penix coming in, it's still a learning thing for him too. Okay, now with the contract extension for the wide receivers, do y'all think Jamar Chase is gonna get one this year? And do you think Brandon Ayuk is gonna get one as well?
Nah.
Brandon Ayuk is gonna hold out. I do believe he will hold out if he does not get traded, or if they're gonna pay him, he will hold out until he gets what he wants.
That's true. That's true.
The Niners really they have all this talent, but they really cannot figure out what's going on with this talent. So they also have Trent Williams also holding out, also wanting a contract.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, so I don't know how they're gonna figure it out. Maybe they just leave Ayuk. They do have a really good group, so maybe they don't need him. Maybe they do. They do got Debo, but then again, people argue that Debo is not the same ever since he's been known to be injury prone.
That's true.
So maybe they will need him. Maybe they'll just let him go. But yeah, it is getting really hectic with that situation. Kind of bothersome.
But that's the thing. Do you want to have an aging Debo Samuel? Obviously, yeah, he's not old. You know what I'm saying? He's not that old or anything. He's still a good receiver. But would you rather keep Debo, or would you rather keep a young Brandon Ayuk who's in his prime?
See, I would go with Ayuk, but I'm pretty sure they want to keep Debo because Debo's that versatile guy.
Oh yeah, he can run the ball. He can play
Ayuk is just
receiver.
a true wide receiver.
Yeah, Ayuk's a true wide receiver there. Yeah, they're in San Francisco. And plus, they did draft Ricky Pearsall, I want to say.
Right.
Ricky Pearsall. I didn't really read about him
haven't kept-
from coming to the draft or anything, but I heard he's pretty good.
I haven't seen much about him. I heard he had a good preseason. Also heard some bad
What?
things
He
about him,
hasn't
too.
played. He's been fucking injured.
He hasn't played at all?
Yeah. He hasn't played at all?
He's been injured.
Oh man.
Never mind. Cut that segment.
Cut the shit up. Cut that.
Get this shit up. I swear I heard him play.
I saw somebody he played or something.
No, he's fucked up shoulder.
Alright, okay. Speaking of injuries and whatever, is the Madden curse back? Because T-Mac is still out with a calf injury.
I do believe so. I believe that it was gonna get up to him. The Niners are really known as that team that has good talent, but they are
Twin.
they've also have very, very, very common times where their entire team is all injured. So maybe it could be a man curse, or maybe it can just be a Niners curse where star players get injured.
I mean, I feel like I drafted him in fantasy with us with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's gonna have a good year. Still, he's been offensive player of the year as of last year. You know, him making the Super Bowl. You know, he tried his best, I guess to say, to try and win for them.
Right.
It's just led to their defense, man. Niners defense is gonna help them lead them down this year. If I'm being honest with you.
Well, we'll have to wait and see with him. Maybe he will return by week 1. I doubt it. Maybe he returns week 2.
That's the thing. Do you want to push it because also their backup running back Elijah Mitchell was out on season IR?
Right.
That's the thing.
Well, I'm sure the Niners can figure out. They're a very versatile team. They have all this talent, so I'm sure they'll figure it out. They are going to be missing their running back though, because I mean, yeah, the big part of that offense was C-Mac.
Yeah, C-Mac and Mitchell with a 1-2 punch there.
Exactly. So I do see their production and their offense dropping until they come back, but I still think they'll win a lot of their games.
I believe they're still gonna win a lot of games because of Brock Purdy. You know, that's just Brock Purdy, man. He's a system quarterback. That's like literally their golden ticket to winning games. Brock Purdy, and he still got Kittle. You know, he might not be as productive as he was a couple of years ago, or in these past couple of years, but he's still a great tight end. He's like top 3 for sure.
Agreed.
Obviously behind Kelsey.
Fuck no.
Because Kelsey's the best tight end.
Alright.
But like I said, I don't know. This shit should. Okay, with Nick Chubb and Odell Beckham Jr. on the 4-game IR to start the season. Does that affect any of the offenses in Cleveland and Miami?
Well, last year Cleveland did have to play without Nick Chubb early on in the season when he got injured. So I mean, I think they're able to work around it. They are going to be missing him a lot because I mean he is a big person part of that offense. But I mean they already got through it last year without him. So I'm pretty sure they can do it. Odell, I don't think so. He's not as who he used to be. So I don't think he makes the big difference either.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll make too big difference, but the one who would make more of a difference is definitely Nick Chubb.
Why? They had Jerome Ford last year doing great.
Hey, the Browns still made the playoffs. They went 10-7.
The Browns still made playoffs, but I'm pretty sure their offense would have been much better if Nick Chubb was not in.
I think the offense would have been better if they had a healthy quarterback. Yeah, Deshaun Watson out. Then they try to fix it with a rookie receiver and Dorian Robinson-Thompson out of UCLA last year. I mean, he is still on the team. And now they have Dabo Swinney, a.k.a. Jameis 30 for 30, baby.
J-Mo.
Love me some J-Mo, man. Back in Florida State. But like I said, I feel like Browns wouldn't be affected as much. They got running back still. Miami-wise, nothing either, honestly. Because, I mean, they still have Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. And they got the running backs. And Devon A-Chain. And, what's his name? He was on the Niners. Mostert, yeah. It shouldn't affect them.
I don't think it makes a big difference with Odell.
I guess really it depends on the quarterback play there in Miami with Tua.
Right.
But I don't know, Tua, he's lost some weight. He kind of went lean there. But hopefully don't affect his arm. Okay, Steelers named Russell Wilson as their starting quarterback over Justin Fields. Did they make the right choice? Did Mike Tomlin mess up here?
I think they made the right choice.
I would say it's a risky move, but
Well, I think they're good, bro. Because I mean, at the end of the day, Russell Wilson is the veteran there, and I mean, he's not. They're not paying him anything. They're paying him the minimum due to the Broncos paying most of his contract. So
that's true.
I don't think it really affects them too much. So if Russell Wilson doesn't play good, I mean, they can just rely on Justin Fields. But
They can, yeah.
So I think starting him first is good because Justin Fields can learn behind him since Russell is a veteran.
That's true. Yep.
He's not the same how he used to be. When he was in
No,
Seattle,
he's
but
not. He's not.
I still think there will be a big difference.
And I only bring this up too because he was Josh Fulmer's quarterback, you in Seattle, and obviously Braden with Denver. So, do y'all think he's gonna cook there in Pittsburgh?
Fuck no. Our offense is horrible.
Well, why
They
not,
can hire
Braden?
a head coach that can't even fucking win as their offensive coordinator.
Well, that's true. They did
Arthur
have.
Smith. Should have changed it?
We'll see how he does with the offense there, especially with my boy George Pickens, man, NFL young boy. That's my guy. But like I said, also too, with running back wise, Najee Harris should be back to normal. Should be. Well, we shall see when the season starts. You know, depends how they do. But as well here, with Justin Fields, I feel like he got put in the best situation, man.
I can see Justin Fields also taking over though. Him and Russ's skill set pretty similar, if I do say so myself. I don't think it's too far different from them two.
Right. But I'm not too sure, man. Like I said, you know, with Justin Fields, I feel like he can come in anytime during the game or something. You know, they can. If I'm being honest, Pittsburgh should do what Miami did a couple years ago.
Used in red zone.
And red zone efficiency, just give Pittsburgh a wildcat play, man. Justin Fields in for a touchdown. Okay, now see, the Dallas Cowboys signed free agent Dalvin Cook after agency after he was released this last offseason from the Jets, which was a big dunzo.
Good signing.
I believe it's good too. Not just being biased or anything.
Cowboys are
but
really low on.
Yeah.
Doesn't have much of a running back.
Fuck you on running back, Rico Dowdle?
we have Rico Dowdle, we still got Deuce Vaughn, obviously Zeke as well. So
And
either way,
Zeke the Freak is back.
hopefully Zeke is back. He's back to number 15 from Ohio State. So after he left the season with the Patriots, man, who had probably a terrible season there, I want to say. But him leaving, you know, Tony Pollard leaving us as well to Tennessee, which was a big freaking heartbreak for me. I love Tony Pollard. Love me some Tony the Tiger. But I think with Dalvin Cook, it should freaking help a lot as well. Now, running back one-wise, I honestly don't even care. Could be Zeke, could be Dalvin. Doesn't really matter.
Nah.
Just
For
do
Dalvin,
one.
Zeke, you're back up.
Either way, man.
I think your third down should be Zeke.
Third down, Zeke. Red zone
You need a receiving
efficiency,
back for your third down.
Zeke, man. But for sure. Okay, from Darren Bland missing the 48 weeks with a foot fracture. Does Dallas defense need to step up?
Yes.
Definitely. I mean,
We're gonna get no more touchdowns from his ass.
they lost Trayvon last year. Early in the day, Bland had to step up. They got Gilmore.
Oh.
They lost Gilmore. This
Yeah, he's in Minnesota
offseason.
now.
Pretty bitch,
So-
shoot down a supply drop.
So I do think they do got to step it up. And
I hope so.
yeah,
I hope so.
Were you expecting?
Especially in RJ's dirty ass.
Like I said, I feel like they should need to step up DB wise. You know, with Trevon Diggs coming back, I don't think would make a difference, but it should make a difference. It just sucks to see Darren Bland to go down with his foot fracture. He's gonna need surgery, so he won't be back at all until like I want to say week 7, week 8, probably mid-season. So, I guess we'll see how these couple weeks go by, and see how that does with the defense. You know, obviously we got good DBs. It's just they're not as great as Deron Bland or Javon Diggs. All right, here with Justin Herbert and Puka Nacua, obviously two different teams, both LA. Justin Herbert out with the injury.
He's back. He's back.
You think he'll be back 100% week 1?
Yep.
Now, how about Mr. Puka Nacua?
Nope.
He's injured as
No,
well.
he's still injured. I don't think he'll play week 1, maybe week 2.
Damn.
It's interesting, you know. I feel like both offenses will benefit without him, and they won't benefit without him. It's either vice versa, the 50-50 on all of them. So,
Oh my god.
but with the Rams offense, you know, they're not as young as they are. Stafford's still there. He's getting of age. Cooper Kupp, he's not like what he used to be.
Yeah,
not
since
what he used to be.
2021, he is kind of, the production has fallen off.
Yes. So I think with Puka, obviously offensive rookie of the year last year, so I feel like he should, when he comes back, it's gonna make a big difference for the offense as well.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna miss him.
Oh, big time. They'll miss him for sure. So out of the rookie quarterbacks of the preseason, Caleb Williams went 10 for 20 on 170 yards. Jaden Daniels from Washington, 12 for 15 on 123 yards. Drake May from the Patriots, 21 for 34 with 192 yards. And JJ McCarthy, before getting hurt, he went for 11 for 17 for 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rookie sensation out of Denver, Bo Nix, 23 for 30 on 205 yards with 2 touchdowns as well. And Michael Penix Jr., who didn't really play a lot, but he went 9 for 16 with 104 yards. Who here had the best rookie preseason?
Bo Nix, it's quite obvious. Bo
Duh.
Nix did. Bo Nix clearly had the best.
The bias is crazy.
Rookie debut. To be fair, he would have had another touchdown, but it was called back.
That's
or was
right.
dropped.
Rookie
Sorry.
mistake. Give him a break.
So
He wasn't dropped. He crossed the line of scrimmage.
But yeah, Bo Nix definitely had the strongest preseason out of any of these QBs.
And he's gonna be the best quarterback in the regular season too. Calm down.
And the regular season? Rookie quarterback or quarterback of like, in general?
Rookie.
This rookie.
I would say rookie. Do you think he's gonna have a CJ Stroud kind of
He's
season?
gonna have it. Yup. Possibly just more touchdowns, not yards.
I don't think so.
The
I
fuck
think
you are?
you're-
You better
I think
start
you'll
thinking
have-
that way.
I think you'll have a great season. Do I think it'll be as amazing as CJ Stroud? Do I think they'll make
Yes.
playoffs? No, I don't think
Yes.
so.
Okay.
Their division is really
This what? This what
difficult at
good?
the-
Then
really
you
difficult at the
fucking
moment
lying.
with
It's just the Chiefs.
Mahomes, the Chiefs obviously holding it, and then the Raiders.
Why does everybody
Defense.
think the Raiders are better than the Broncos? It's crazy.
The
Have a better tight end.
The Chargers are whatever. They're still trying to figure things out on offense. Their
Right.
defense
So are the
is
Raiders.
pretty solid too. But I could see the Broncos going at least like a solid
We're
9-8.
second. We're second in the division. 10-7, sir. Calm down.
Oh, we shall see, man. We shall see. I think, personally, I mean, yeah, Bo Nix had the better preseason, but rookie quarterbacks, man, who's gonna have a big impact is Caleb Williams, man.
Fuck
Oh,
no.
yes.
He is ass.
I do see him having probably, if it's not Bo Nix, it is definitely Caleb Williams with
Jaden
the
Daniels.
best rookie
Jaden
season.
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels gonna
Because
get hit
Caleb-
once by Michael Parsons gonna get hurt, man.
Caleb Williams going into the best situation for a rookie QB.
Yeah, that's true.
With
That's true. Caleb Williams.
Top wide receiver, young wide receiver, and then he got Roma Dunze. Really solid defense. Not the best defense, but
Yeah,
definitely top 15
it's solid.
defense.
It's solid.
Yeah, so I do think if it's not Bo Nix, then it is Caleb Williams who will win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the year is actually Marvin Harrison Jr. So calm down over there.
We'll
The
see how he
bias
does in
on this
Arizona,
guy's
man.
crazy.
See how he does in Arizona, man. After his old
We'll see how
things with
Kyler does.
Fanatics.
Kyler now has a true wide receiver one,
Yeah, he does. Other than
So-
D Hop.
other than D Hop, which we saw with D Hop. He was really solid with D Hop.
Oh, big time.
So, man, this will really tell us if Kyler Murray is that guy for Arizona.
Right.
As we all know that he's been injured and with a lot of stuff going on with the Call of Duty contract he had.
Call of Duty.
So,
Oh,
yeah. So we'll see if Kyler Murray is really ready for football.
hey, he's not on phase no more, man. They got rid of cuts, man. But for sure. Okay, now here, before we get into the second part of the football, which is college football, preseason predictions for awards. Who's winning MVP?
Mahomes.
You think Mahomes is gonna win the third MVP?
Yep.
I don't know.
It's
Actually a
it's
good one.
it's kind of hard to think about it as of right now.
Yeah. It's a QB award. I'm trying to
It's
think of a QB.
It is a QB award. It is a QB award. Me,
You know,
In all-
no, I could see Joe Burrow winning it.
Joe Burrow, he could have a comeback year.
I think
Joe-
I see him winning it and getting comeback player of the year.
Comeback player of the year for sure, Joe Burrow, if he has a good season.
Right.
Because now he doesn't have a good running back one. But he still has
Right.
his guys in Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
Right. And that solid defense.
Solid defense, which is okay. We'll pretty much see them come back into maybe a playoff team, I want to say.
I still think so. Yeah. Because
Maybe not
I mean-
the division, but playoff team.
maybe they make playoffs. Their division is definitely the hardest in the AFC. It's a trenches battle over there, but I mean
Yeah.
they're competing against Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson,
Lamar. Now Russell Wilson / Justin Fields.
and now Russell Wilson. So with two of those teams, all of them having really great defenses. The Bengals definitely having a weaker defense there, but their offense probably second, maybe first. You can argue between Lamar and Joe Burrow.
Right.
So I do think they can win it because their defense just has to be able to hold. I mean, nobody, Russell Wilson at the end of his career probably.
That's true.
And and fucking, yeah, I'm not gonna say his name. He's not even that good.
Who, Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, I don't even know why he has a job.
Mr. Massage Boy.
Yeah, so they're competing against just Deshaun Watson and old Russell Wilson.
Okay, so we got
So-
Mahomes as a pick. We got Joe Burrow. My pick is gonna be Dak freaking Prescott, man.
Dak the man.
Despite the contract allegations here, or this dispute that they have there in Dallas, man, with them,
Mac Dak.
I believe Dak is gonna have a great season. He was second MVP last year, man. Like second MVP, obviously, despite had a horrible playoff game we had against Green Bay. Man, it was horrible. I wanted to cry so bad. But he did have a great year, season-wise, you know. But with CD back on the team for sure, with this new contract now, I feel like he's gonna have another great season. But really, just depends too on that wide receiver core, because our receiver core is kind of weak. So we'll see how he
Right.
does. How he does with the receivers there, and obviously with running backs switching in and out. But I want to say Dak is my MVP pick. Now, okay, for say, let's go defense player of the year.
Fuck.
Now you can go off last year. You can go off from whatever. Doesn't matter. DPOY is always a different man every year.
I think TJ Watt is it.
TJ Watt's finally gonna win one.
TJ.
Yeah, he deserved it last year. And
Second one?
He won it last year, didn't
Myles Garrett,
he? Myles Garrett won last year. Yeah.
when he had more, TJ Watt had more sacks than Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Good more everything. Even had a pick.
But it was given to
sure.
Myles Garrett because I think because of pressures.
Well, that's true. That's true. But I would say probably TJ Watt. TJ Watt should have won last year. TJ Watt should get it this season. Yeah, man, he's just a line. He's a freaking great defensive guy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy not to see him win awards like that, man. So offensive player of the year.
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall with the bounce back year.
Yep. No, yeah, he's the competent quarterback that will distract him because he's scared of the pass now. So, Brees Hall.
Aaron Rodgers is back. Could be 100%. Could be 100%. Well, shout out to you. Never see the starts, whatever. How the Jets do. Jets do play in prime time this year. Again, week 1. So
Against the Niners.
against the Niners, yeah, that's true. So we'll see how Aaron does against the Lights again. After last year's one, what, 8 seconds?
4. We're
4
good.
seconds.
We're good.
4 seconds
back.
and
Was it-
Terry.
3 snaps. 3 snaps.
3 snaps,
Not
man.
even 1.
On 9/11, which is Jordan's favorite holiday.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, for sure. Okay, we got DPOY, OPOY, Rookie of the Year, offense and defense.
A what?
Rookie of the Year for offense and defense.
Rookie of the year for offense and defense. Offensive rookie of the year, we have talked about it. Caleb Williams and Bo Nix, probably the 2 strongest candidates.
So 2 candidates for
We'll
sure.
just have to wait. We'll just have to wait and see them. Defensive rookie of the years.
Jared Verse. Or Layout Chulatu.
I believe Atu man's gonna win it this year, man. I don't know.
Me personally, I'm a little biased. Byron Murphy for me.
Byron Murphy.
It's crazy.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I just feel
He was
like the
a dog
Colts.
at Texas,
Oh, big time, big dog.
so I still
Loved him.
think he transfers really well over here, and he really shows us why he was a dog at Texas.
He should have a good year on the D line, man. He should.
I know he will.
I feel like Atu's gonna have a big impact more than him, man, on there in Indy. I like Atu. He the one that stood out to me in the draft. On
God
defense.
damn.
Alright.
Coach of the year, and we got candidates here.
I can hear me out on this one. I can see the Seahawks coach Mike McDonald getting coach of the year if he can get the Seahawks to make the playoffs as a rookie head coach
We
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
to win division.
or
That's
win
true.
division.
That's true.
If he can do it, I could see him also winning it. But it's a little biased because he's my head coach. But I could see it happening as a rookie head coach. He was defensive coordinator for the Ravens last season.
Yep.
So he's really defensive-minded coach. He will know what he's doing. He will make that defense a lot better. So if they can't win division or make a playoff, I do think he can win coach of the year.
Okay. What's your coach of the year candidate, Brady?
I mean, it really depends on if I'd say fucking Cowboys coach.
Matt McCarthy?
Yeah,
That's a strong suitor, bro. That's a strong suitor. I want to say so as well, but me being a Cowboys fan, man, I can't really be high on coaches, man. We've had the coach him for like 5 years already. We had Jason Garrett for 7 years, man. So, and none of them won coach of the year. So really, just depends on who wins it, whatever, and all that shit. So, but I would say a strong suitor. I want to say Texans, bro, but
What, D'Amico or what?
yeah, I said
I
D'Amico
can
wins
see
it, man. Here and there in Houston, they got a strong team there. CJ Stroud, their offense has not missed a beat in preseason, man. With CJ starting, or playing at least. Tank Dell's still top notch. We'll see how Stephon Diggs does during the season. He don't complain. Nico Collins too, he's still there. The defense is still top 10. I have a strong suit that Texans still win the division too. And boom, coach of the year with a better record though. With a better, had to be a better record than 10-7 though.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure. Do y'all have any predictions for the AFC NFC Championship game or Super Bowl? The Super Bowl picks.
Kind of obvious for the AFC. I mean, why can't they throw them?
Texans?
Chiefs.
Chiefs do have a high chance of going back to Super Bowl for the third time. For a 3-peat.
I don't want to say it, but they kind of got the best team in the league.
I wouldn't say best team.
Well, not now. Trey, the best corner.
Okay, Tennessee now. Darius Sneed.
It's kind of up there. There's a lot of good teams, but they're also
Right.
kind of hectic out there. The NFC is definitely a lot weaker than the AFC.
Oh, big time. But for sure,
Kinda
I
hard to
believe.
tell.
There's like 5 teams
got-
for the NFC you can bet on.
Yeah, I was about to say them. You
Dallas
got
Cowboys, baby.
Niners, Cowboys, Lions.
You just say Packers is crazy.
Packers is probably gonna be up there because
It's a
they're a
sleeper.
really young team.
It's a sleeper.
And they made it to the division last year. Should have beat the Niners too, by the way.
They should have never even beat the Cowboys, but the Cowboys choked.
She should have beat the Cowboys. Cowboys should have beat them,
Okay,
man.
I'm coming. Alright,
So-
well, I gotta go to fucking some shit for Lila. Be back later.
That's all good, bro.